All right, as you know, Anime NYC happened this past weekend. I've been talking about it for a couple months now. I think since like March. So, I was going to talk about this as soon as it was over. Let me tell you how it went. So, I'm going to be so honest with you. This year was so much better than last year. Now, I don't know if this is because this was like right after the COVID thing. I don't know if this was the first Anime NYC since COVID or like the second one, but I know after like the lockdown and stuff, people were like kind of hesitant on going into like public events and stuff like that. Like people were still wearing masks, and not a lot of people showed up last year. There were a lot of people. I'm not gonna lie, especially on like Saturday. But Saturdays are like their big days. But man, this year, bro, like this Friday was so much bigger than last year's Saturday. It was insane. And then the past Saturday, bro, I didn't think it would get like that packed. It was insane. I took so many pictures. By the way, this is about to be like a slideshow video from how many pictures I have. I think I have like 60 pictures, but that's because I went back and like, deleted some and stuff like that. But bro, this was an amazing convention. This is only my second ever convention, second time going to Anime NYC, and I had so much fun. This year I decided to cosplay as Carlos from Resident Evil 3, and I'm gonna be honest, I didn't think I was gonna get recognized that much. I also didn't expect myself to get mistaken for other Resident Evil characters that much. I'm not gonna lie, I think like 70% of the time, or maybe like 60% of the time, I got correctly guessed as Carlos from Resident Evil. And that most of the time that was from people who were fans of the Resident Evil games. But there were people who were coming up to me and be like, "Oh my God, it's Chris from Resident Evil." And I was like, you know what? Yeah, it's Chris. Yeah. It was so funny with people mistaking me because my girlfriend, she actually cosplayed too. She was going to be Jill from Resident Evil 3. And bro, oh my God, it got to a point I started feeling bad because so many people were mistaking her for Lara Croft from Tomb Raider. Now, I don't know if this is because she looked so much like her. I was like, Lara Croft has like a green top though with no undershirt. That's kind of, but like at the same time, I kind of understand it because the Tomb Raider anime just got announced and they were like previewing it there at the convention. So I kind of understand why she was getting mistaken, but it was so funny to me, especially since like she was getting called out by people going to the convention. Like it was just regular people out in the streets walking in New York. So it wasn't even people at the convention calling her Lara Croft. There was people outside of it. It was great. And it's actually hilarious too cuz I thought my girlfriend's cosplay was leagues better than me. Like, bro, her cosplay this year was actually so accurate. I think the only thing she didn't do was the hair. That's why she was getting mistaken so much. But nonetheless, I still think she did such a better job than me, like cosplaying, especially looking accurate to what her character looks like. Because for me, like, I think the only thing that I got is maybe the hair, not even, but I do have the size. And I think that's also why people were mistaking me for Chris because apparently I have large shoulders. I'm quoting that from another Carlos cosplayer that took a picture with me. He said I had boulder shoulders, and I quote. That's another cosplay I can fall on in the future, especially since I already have all the gear for it. So that's nice to know. But man, I met so many cool people this year at Anime NYC. If you guys don't know this about me, I'm not really that type of person to, I guess you could say, go out of their way to like self promote, or not even just self promote, but like, just ask people for their social medias and stuff like that. I'm really like reserved when it comes to like that type of things. Like I'll talk to people on the streets and stuff like that, or like random people. I like socializing with people, but I'm not like a heavily social media person. Like if you go to my Instagram, last post I did was like 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago. So I have nothing on my page. Like Twitter, okay, I've been trying to like post, more often as much as I can, at least from when I find things like interesting in the gaming world. Like that's as much as I could do with posting. I'm not really that type to just, take a selfie by the beach or something like that and then just post it for, shits and giggles. But I've been trying to get a presence more online. But man, this year, bro, like I added so many people on Instagram, and I should have told them about my YouTube, but I'll probably post it on my story or something like that. But man, these people were so cool and chill. These people were like inviting me to the after parties. One of the other cosplayers that was cosplaying as Leon, he was telling me about Comic-Con, and I didn't realize Comic-Con was so like soon right after the Anime NYC. It's happening in October. He was like, yo man, like we're gonna try and get a group of people together. You should come as Carlos again so we could take a group photo. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, shoot. I mean, when is it? And he was like, yeah, it's in October. And I was like, oh, it's literally the weekend before my birthday. So I was like, you know what? F it. I'm going to go. So this is going to be my first ever Comic-Con that I'm going to. I'm going to cosplay as the same character, Carlos from Resident Evil 3. So we got that set up. I actually met other people too, not even just from like the cosplaying side of the convention, but as you guys know, I was actually gonna go participate in a Tekken tournament. I met some cool peoples there. Wow, I got humbled, but that's gonna be in another video. I met some cool people there that I'm gonna play some Tekken with, like outside of that convention. What else? Oh yeah, I met some, oh my god, I met some cool ass cosplayers. Like that Leon, he had a friend that was cosplaying as Misa from Death Note. And for me, like, I was looking at her and I was like, oh my god, this is such an accurate cosplay. I need to get a picture with her. You know, I took the picture with her. Then the homie added me on Instagram. I was like, all right, cool. Later on, I go home. Bro, it turns out she does cosplaying and she's a Twitch affiliate professionally. Here are her links and his links, you know, just to put them out there. You know, shout out to them. They do this. You know, good for them. I'm actually very proud of them. Then I met some other people who were cosplaying. I'll put their pictures up above too. Man, there was actually so many cool cosplayers, man. I really, like, this was really the best year so far for me, even though I only have 2 experiences with this convention. Another thing too is, speaking about cosplayers, for some reason, right? As we all know, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth came out this year. For some reason, there was like 89 bajillion gazillion Tifas that were there at the convention. There was about 5 Aeriths, 10 Clouds, and 1 Sephiroth. What is going on? Yo, last year, there were so many Final Fantasy VII cosplayers. Like, bro, there was genuinely so many Clouds, so many Zacks. Freaking, I even saw a Reno, alright? Last year I saw a freaking Reno, and it was fire. I saw Sephiroths, I saw Aeriths, bro. There was the whole bunch, right? But this year, nothing. Like, at all. There was so many Tifas. Bro, I didn't even know who to take a picture with. I didn't even get a picture with Tifa. But I won't lie, I took a picture with every Aerith I saw. So that was cool. It even got to a point too. I actually remember, what was it, like 2 weeks ago, where I talked about finishing the free run anime. I actually found some free run cosplayers. It was so funny too, because I went up to the Stark cosplayer, because I love Stark. He's my favorite character. I was like, hey, do you mind if I get a picture with you? And he was like, oh yeah, sure. You sure you don't want a picture with them too? And I was like, nah, I want a picture with you. It was so funny though. Oh man, I had such a blast there. It was great. Other than that, you know, of course, at the convention, they have, you know, the Artist Alley and stuff like that, where they sell merch. They have figures and clothing and stuff like that. So I actually ended up getting some of these stuff. So let me just show you the first thing. I spent $15 on this Aerith little figure, and I'm not gonna lie, for $15, I think this is pretty detailed. Wouldn't you think? I think this is pretty detailed for $15. I mean, given I almost freaking broke it trying to like put it together, but I think this is super cool. Now the next one that I got is a little 9S figure. I saw this on Friday. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to wait until Saturday, or I'm going to wait until, you know, we start to leave to like actually get it. I'm not going to lie, bro. Friday, I lost it. I didn't know where it was. So Saturday, the first thing I did was I made it my mission to find the stand that had this 9S figure. I'm so happy I found it. I mean, given I've never bought these figures before, but it felt a little expensive, but still, I think the quality and the detail in this is actually so good. So I could kind of excuse the price for it. But man, I mean, I got this man sitting right here in my little PC case. Bro's chilling right there. Don't mind the dirty PC, but he's just chilling there, just watching me play. one day he'll probably watch me play Nier because I have not played it yet. I only got it because I only know him about the anime. So yeah. The last thing I want to cover too is the fact that there was so many influencers that were there at Anime NYC, and I just did not get to see them. Like Emeru was there, the famous Yujiro cosplayer. I always forget his name. It's the guy who is like known for being a lookalike for Yujiro from Baki. He was there. I saw him, but he was getting interviewed. I didn't want to bother him. Plus, I feel like a lot of celebrities, or at least influencers, like they'll like charge for photos, and I ain't gonna lie, I was not charging for photos at this convention. There's no way. I'm not gonna make like, I guess you could say assumptions about him. He was probably a really cool guy. I kind of wish I got a photo with him. He was getting interviewed. I wasn't gonna bother him. Another person that was there was actually this one dude. He was making this one dance on TikTok that I feel like you guys have seen. I'm gonna just, play a video about it. Oh my god. I wish I got to meet him, bro. Because he actually genuinely seems like such a cool dude. I mean, this guy be pulling up in like all pink fits, shirtless, Kirby themed, and just dancing in the middle of Walmart. Like, bro, how much cooler can that get? I need to meet that guy, for real. I should have seen it. I'm not, like I said, I'm not big on like social media, so I wasn't like going through these people's profiles to check and see if they were actually there. But the Emeru one, that kind of hurt me a little. I'm not gonna lie, especially since I passed by her friend that was in the I forget if it was Nico Robin or the Boa Hancock cosplay, whatever it was. I passed by her a couple of times trying to look for the 9S figure, so I was like, damn, I'm kind of hurt. But then again, I mean, she was cosplaying as I think a Honkai Star Rail character. And I don't really know those characters, so I probably wasn't even looking her way to, like, even see if it was her to, like, take a picture with. So, that's on me. Other than that, too, I actually got interviewed at this convention also. This girl's name is Purple Doe. Follow her. She seems like a cool girl. I thought it was so cute. I don't know if it was her family or friends or something like that, but I think her dad and her little sister was with her as the cameraman. I thought it was so amazing. It actually, bro, it was actually pretty inspirational for me. I wanted to go home and record immediately, but I was actually really tired, so I didn't do that. That's why I'm doing it today. But her name is Purple Doe. I'll put it on the screen right here. She seems to be part of her school's media team, but she also goes out of her way to go to like different conventions and stuff like that to conduct interviews on, voice actors, video games. She seems like a cool person. And when she went to go interview me, she was admiring my Carlos cosplay and my girlfriend's Joe cosplay. And, she was if I get the video, if by the time I edit this video and she has uploaded it, I will show the clip and tag her with her like channel that she has it on. But as of right now, all I have is her Instagram. So go follow her, guys. Give her some love. Am I forgetting anything? I don't even know. Yeah, there was just so many people there. Like, there were so many people that, like, usually when you go to, like, public events and stuff like that, you see a person and you know you're going to see them again eventually because you're there and they're also there. Bro, there was points where I would see a cosplayer. This is an obviously unique cosplayer, right? And I'm like, all right, you know what? I'll get a picture with them later. Bro, I did not see them ever again through the 11 hours I was there on one day. I just did not see them. Like, I think there was this guy who had a free run cosplay, but not your typical free run cosplay. This guy had the Mimic box on his head, and he had like free Ren's like lower body, and he was kind of like playing with them with like I don't know what you call them, but kind of like like a puppeteering the legs. I saw that guy like maybe once or twice, and I just did not get a picture with him. I'm so sad. Same thing with the Tifa cosplayers. I really wish I got pictures with them, but there was just so many people. I just couldn't get a picture with them because I was getting pictures with other people. Like, bro, oh my god, I saw a Testament cosplayer, bro. Genuinely 6'1", 6'2" Testament cosplayer. But I was freaking doing the Tekken tournament. I couldn't get a picture. And then there was, oh my god, what were they cosplaying? Oh yeah, there was Yuki Tsukimo. Jesus Christ, I always forget her name. But it was a Yuki cosplayer from Jujutsu Kaisen. Oh my god, she was tall as hell too. I'm like, oh my gosh, I wish I got a picture with her. But yeah, oh wow, this year was actually so much fun. I got to meet so many cool people. I hope to see them again at Comic-Con. I already confirmed that 2 or 3 people are already going, so I hope to link up with them there. Other than that, hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.